If it were not so breakable, I should prefer it to gold. Making glass. In context. Key figures. Mesopotamian glassmakers, circa 2500 BCE. Before, circa 5000 BCE, Paleolithic societies used naturally occurring glass to produce cutting tools. After, circa 1500 BCE, glassmaking spreads to Egypt and Greece in the Late Bronze Age. Circa 7th century BCE, instructions for making various kinds of glass found on a clay tablet in the library of King Ashurbanipal of Assyria, now northern Iraq. Circa 1st century BCE, Phoenicians discovered glass blowing, using a hollow iron tube to blow air into a blob of molten glass to shape it into a vessel. Circa 1st century CE, Romans discovered that adding manganese oxide makes glass clear and used glass in windows for the first time. Glass is a non-crystalline substance that occurs naturally in Earth's crust, most often as obsidian, a black volcanic glass formed when lava cools rapidly. It is found worldwide and can be flaked to produce razor-sharp edges, making it useful for knives, saws, and spearheads. Beads from Mesopotamia in 2500 BCE are among the earliest manufactured glass objects to be found. The manufacturing process may have been discovered by potters when adding an impervious glaze to the outside of ceramics at a high temperature. The Mesopotamians made glass from 3 ingredients: silica, SiO2, usually sand, soda, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, or potassium hydroxide, KOH, acting as a flux to lower the temperature at which the sand melts, and lime, calcium hydroxide, CHOH2, to stabilize the mixture. Melting the raw materials needs a temperature of over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,000 degrees Celsius, something few furnaces could achieve. Because they were so hard to make, glass objects were highly prized. Molten glass could be shaped. By the mid-6th century before Christ, small glass vessels were made in Mesopotamia by core forming. A core of clay or animal dung was attached to a metal rod and dipped into molten glass. After the glass had cooled, the core was removed. Glassmakers had developed the reverberatory furnace by the 5th century before Christ, with a combustion chamber at one end and a vent at the other. This allows several tons of raw materials to be melted at once, greatly increasing productivity. Glass like copper is smelted in a series of furnaces and dull black lumps are formed. Pliny the Elder, Natural History, circa 70 in the Lord of our Christ, in the year of our Lord AC.